She fell from hell last Thursday night. Startled by this world, things began with a fright. It was late October in this place where she landed. She felt it was time that her world expanded. Overwhelmed and lost, left in disarray, she embarked on this journey to find her way. Back to herself, her life as she knew. Yet the more she uncovered, her curiosity grew. It wasn't uncommon for her to bump her head, but this time was different. She was less easily led. Now her own desires would lead the charge. She was all alone, with no need to guard. No one to defend or strengthen her ground. Her footing was loose. A new adventure abound. In almost an instant, she fell in love, not knowing her guidance was coming from above. Torn left to right in an unmatched move, she stumbled and fumbled to get back to her groove. Not once, not twice, but 3 times over, she once again fell back to last October. She watched from afar as her loved ones moved on. They elated and rejoiced in prayer and in song. Missing out on things she never knew that she had, she crumbled and burned and just became mad. She shed a bold tear on that cold winter's day. It was the first of her life since her ironclad way. This reality sunk like a deepening pit. She needed to climb. She knew this was it. She strapped back in and pushed underfoot. With courage, yet doubt, she re-aimed, unshook. Time after time, she crashed and burned. She couldn't accept. She couldn't just learn. The hardest of ways was the only way forward. She burned inside, bruised and tortured. She needed some time to think, to muse. And she thought to herself, I'm not gonna lose. She mistook and misstepped while she learned the new rules. But her instinct drove, and she couldn't resist the cruel. She was caught off guard to reacquaint an old shadow. a figure she'd seen on her own straight and narrow. This journey seemed long as each day stretched, but when their paths would cross, there was an obvious connect. It seemed this could help not only in her journey, but to open his heart and assist him in learning. She'd stride with caution as curiosity beamed, glide and dance like she'd do in her dreams. Once she had her taste, she just needed more. Once thirst kicked in, she became outside the law. But a decision was needed, a fork in the road. Could she go against things she had always been told? The nights grew longer, and her balance weakened. She knew it was time for her heart's true beacon. It was clear to her now where her road should lead. But she needed to hurt if she wished to be freed. She never felt as though she belonged. But as it turns out, she had